Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
CBSE Board has released the subject-wise senior secondary syllabus for the academic session 2023 to 2024. The 12th class geography syllabus has also been released by the board and made available for download on the board's educational website. Candidates can check the complete information regarding CBSE Class 12th Syllabus 2024 provided by CBSE Board on Geography Syllabus from this article and download the PDF from the direct link attached here. Insert Prescribed Textbook 1. Fundamentals of Human Geography 2. India People and Economy 3. Practical Work in Geography Part 2 CBSE Class 12th Geography Course Structure 2023 to 1924 Book 1, Fundamental of Human Geography Chapter No. Chapter Name Weightage Unit 1 Human Geography 3 Unit 2 The World Population Density Distribution and Growth 8 Human Development Unit 3 Primary Activities 19 Secondary Activities 6 Tertiary and Quaternary Activities 7 Transport, Communication, and Trade 8 International Trade Map Work, Based. Chapter Name Weightage Unit 1 Population Distribution Density Growth and Composition 5 Unit 2 Human Settlement 3 Unit 3 Land Resources and Agriculture 10 Water Resources 5 Mineral and Energy Resources 6 Planning and Sustainable Development in Indian Context Unit 7 Transport and Communicative. Chapter Name Weightage 1 Data its Source and Compilation 18 Data Processing 3 Graphical Representation of Data 7 Spatial Information Technology 5 Practical Record Book and Viva Voce 5 Total 30 CBSE Class 12 Details Geography Syllabus 2023 to 1924 Book Fundamental of Human Geography Chapter 1 Hum. State the fields and subfields of human geography and its relation with other branches of social sciences. Differentiate between environmental determinism and possibilism. Explain neodeterminism with examples from real life. Chapter 2 The World Population Distribution, Density and Growth. Calculate density of population, birth rate and death rate. Name and define the components responsible for population change. Understand the stages of population growth in the world using demographic transition theory. Suggest measures to control population growth. Define the following terms: growth of population, natural growth of population, positive growth of population, negative growth of population. Chapter 3 Human Development. Differentiate between growth and development. Explain the three basic indicators of human development and measure the level of human development. Describe Human Development Index published by UNDP. Compare HDI with the Human Poverty Index. Explain the key pillars of human development with examples. Compare income approach, welfare approach, basic needs approach, and capability approach to understand the concept human development. To categorize countries on the basis of their HDI and explain their characteristics. Chapter 4 Primary Activities. Define the following terms: economic activities, primary activities, red-collar worker, pastoral nomadism. Explain food gathering as an economic activity. Distinguish between pastoral nomadism and commercial livestock rearing. Differentiate between primitive subsistence and intensive subsistence farming. Describe the characteristic features of plantation agriculture as a type of commercial farming. Analyze why there is low yield per acre but high yield per person in areas of extensive grain cultivation. Compare and contrast the farming practices in the developed urban areas of the world. Analyze how the model of cohorts introduced in the erstwhile USSR boosted agricultural production. Examine the reasons for the success of cooperative farming in European countries. Differentiate between open-cast mining and shaft mining. Discuss how mining can have an impact on humans and the environment. Chapter 5 Secondary Activities explain key concepts such as large-scale manufacturing, high-technology industry, organizational setup, footloose industries, agri-business, etc. Identify and explain the factors affecting the location of an industry. Differentiate between different types of industries on the basis of size, raw material, ownership, and output. Differentiate between cottage industry and small-scale industry. Explain the importance of high-tech industries and reason for them being attracted to the peripheral areas of major metropolitan cities. Compare large-scale industry and modern high-tech industry with examples, understands and analyzes the interrelationship between. Chapter 6 Tertiary and Quaternary Activities compare and contrast traditional and modern economic activities. Students correlate tertiary activities and their role in the economic development of a country. Describe different types of tertiary activities. Discuss different types of trading centers found in rural and urban areas and the role played by them in the local economy. Describe quaternary activities and its role in advanced economies. Discuss how tertiary, quaternary, and quaternary activities have replaced jobs in primary and secondary sectors. Define the following terms: BPO, outsourcing, KPO, departmental store, chain store, wholesale trading. Chapter 7 Transport and Communication compare and contrast various modes of transport. Explain the relationship of transport and communication networks to economic development of a region. Describe the major highways and major rail networks of different continents. Discuss the location and economic significance of Trans-Siberian Railway, Trans-Canadian Railway, the Union and Pacific Railway and Trans-Australian Railway. Describe the location and the economic importance of the major sea routes of the world. Discuss how the Suez Canal and Panama Canal serve as major gateways of commerce for both the Eastern and the Western world. Discuss how the modern communication systems have made the concept of global village a reality. Chapter 8 International Trade. Define international trade and describe how it impacts various countries. Describe the basis of international trade. Discuss types of and aspects of international trade. Explain the term dumping, trade liberalization, and globalization. Discuss the impact of WTO on current global trade. Evaluate how international trade can be detrimental to some nations. Analyze how seaports act as chief gateways of international trade. Book India People and Economy Chapter 1 Population, Distribution, Density, Growth and Composition. Differentiate between distribution of population and density of population. Define physiological density, agricultural density, population doubling time, working population, participation rate, main worker, marginal worker, rural population, urban population, adolescent population. Discuss the factors responsible for uneven distribution of population in India. Explain trends of population growth in India since 1901. Describe rural-urban population composition, religious composition, linguistic composition, and sectoral composition of workforce in India. Discuss the occupational structure of India's population. Chapter 2 Human settlements differentiate between rural and urban settlement. Describe the factors that govern the types of rural settlement in India. Compare and contrast clustered, semi-clustered, hamlet and dispersed settlement with examples. Describe the evolution of towns in India since prehistoric times. Classify towns on the basis of their functions. Chapter 3 Land resources and agriculture. Name and define the land use categories. Compare the changes in shares of land use categories in India between 1950 and 2014. Discuss the importance of common property resources for the community. Compare dryland and wetland farming and evaluate its importance. Compare the geographical conditions required for the growth of the following crops and their distribution. Growing areas: rice, wheat, jowar, pulses, oilseeds, cotton, jute, sugarcane, tea, coffee. Evaluate technological developments that have taken place in Indian agriculture since independence. Discuss the challenges faced by the Indian farmers and suggest measures to overcome them. Chapter 4 Water resources describes the available water resources in India. Evaluates the water demand and supply in India. Discuss the reasons for water scarcity in the country. Discuss water resources in India, its geographical distribution, sectoral utilization, and methods of its conservation and management. Recognize various emerging water problems and analyze the causes for deterioration of quality of water. Evaluate the scope to use rainwater harvesting techniques to conserve precious water resources. Chapter 5 Mineral and Energy resources classify minerals on the basis of chemical and physical properties. Describe the major mineral belts of India and mark them on an outline map of India. Describe different types of non-conventional mineral resources. Analyze why renewable energy resources will be the future source of resources. Suggest measures to conserve our known renewable resources. On an outlined political map of India, mark and label the following: A. Iron ore mines, Mayurbhanj, Bailadila, Ratnagiri, Bellary. B. Manganese mines, Balaghat, Shimoga. C. Copper mines, Hazaribagh, Singhbhum, Khetri. D. Bauxite mines, Katni, Bilaspur and Koraput. E. Coal mines, Jharia, Bokaro, Raniganj. Justify the need for target areas and target groups planning by the Planning Commission with examples. Explains the aims and approaches of the Hill Area Development Program, Drought-Prone Area Program. Critically evaluate the aims and social benefits of ITDP in the Bharmor tribal region. Evaluate the measures that can be taken to promote sustainable development in the Indira Gandhi Canal Command area. Chapter 7 Transport and Communication develops an understanding about various means of transport being used in different parts of India. Analyze the impact of the physical environment on development of various modes in different regions. Describe different types of highways found in different parts of our country. Discuss the role of Indian Railways in the growth of India's economy with focus on recent technological advancements. Describe the 5 national waterways of our country. Discuss the role of oil and GAIL in development of gas pipelines in India. Discuss reasons for the state-wise variation in road density in India. Elucidate the impact of modern communication networks in our life. Mark and label the following on an outline political map of India. Terminal stations of North-South Corridor, East-West Corridor, Golden Quadrilateral. Chapter 8 International Trade. Give reasons for changing the pattern of the composition of India's import and export. Discuss the strategies adopted by India to double its share in international trade. Evaluate the role of seaports as gateways of international trade with examples. Mark and label the major seaports and airports on an outline map of India. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.